And the U.S. Senate voted to give the military over $700 billion for the 2019 budget, making this the largest approved defense budget in modern American history. Many economists and lawyers say they're not happy with the move. RT correspondent Ashley Banks has more.
The $716 billion military budget for 2019 was approved by an overwhelming 85-10 margin. That's an $82 billion increase from 2017. The military says this increase is necessary in order to improve its ability to respond to tragedies overseas. However, critics say Congress should not be given such a huge boost to the military, given that at the moment, military involvement around the globe has been scaled back. According to the Congressional Budget Office, around 17% of America's $4 trillion federal budget goes to the military. Budget experts say this dramatic increase will expand America's debt. Congress's official budget scorekeeper projected the federal deficit will rise to more than $1 trillion by the year 2020. Earlier, I spoke with former Pentagon official Michael Maloof, and here's what he had to say.
As a consequence, it's absolutely busted the budget. We're talking $716 billion, approaching $1 trillion. There was a sequestration on for a time, but that's now been eliminated. But you compare that $1,716 billion to the Chinese spending on defense of $175 billion, and Russia is only half of that. So the question is, what's the threat?
Mark Goldwyn, Senior Vice President of the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget, says we'll be near $1 trillion deficits next year, and the fact we're spending so much on defense means we have less resources for everything else and makes our debt more out of control. The military argues that spending more will help them to reach their goals of having bigger investments in cyber warfare, next-generation combat vehicles, and high-tech military equipment. Major General Paul A. Chamberlain said our regional competitors in the Pacific and in Europe have been studying our strengths. Their modernization efforts are slowly eroding our competitive advantage, and this budget request addresses that. The budget increase also included a pay raise to the military's workforce, which includes 1.42 million military employees and hundreds of thousands of civilian workers. William Hartung, director of the Arms and Security Project at the Center for International Policy, says this is not only wasteful, it's dangerous. This new budget has both the Democrats and Republicans concerned, saying this was a bad move and will only increase the federal deficit. In Washington, Ashley Banks, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.